If you fly carry-on only and you are done overpaying, this might be for you. Today I'm comparing with 28L and 40L Tomtoc Navigator T66, every pro, every con, and I mean every extremely detailed packing demo, water resistance test, comfort wear test. I tried packing both for a month-long trip, and the results are not what I expected. First, the basics. Same ripstop fabric, same overall design. The 40L is supposed to be a little heavier, but my scales show no difference. Now let's see how they pack. Here's everything I'm taking. The question is how much of it can each backpack handle. Let's take a look at the main compartments. The 40L obviously looks bigger, but we'll see in a second if extra space really makes a difference. One thing I like on both backpacks is this fold-down panel at the bottom. It gives them a little more structure and helps them keep their shape. Now let's start with the 40L version. The organization inside the main compartment is about as simple as it gets. There are no compression straps or extra dividers here, just one large open space. I actually don't mind that since I prefer using packing cubes anyway. So I packed 3 packing cubes, then added my liquid pouch, tech pouch, a cap, a sun hat, and a pair of sandals. Well, everything fits without much effort, and I didn't really have to play Tetris to make it work. Now for the 28L version. The organization is identical here. No stripes, no dividers, just one large open space. So let's see how much of the same gear we can fit inside. Honestly, I'm impressed. Everything fit except for the tech pouch, which is a lot better than I expected from 28L backpack. Next up, the laptop compartment. Both backpacks open completely, so it's easy to compare them side by side. The design is very similar, but 40L has a little more space and can accommodate larger laptops. The 28 is slightly more limited, but still plenty roomy for most people. On the 40L, there is a direct access to the main compartment through this zipper. I use the mesh pocket for my charger and mouse, while the separate seat fits my 11-inch iPad and 16-inch MacBook Pro. There is still some extra room here since the laptop sleeve is designed to accommodate laptops up to 17 inches. Now let's do the same with the 28L. The layout is identical, and the laptop sleeve is designed for laptop up to 16 inches. I packed everything the same way, but then I tried to close it. The zipper wouldn't quite make it with the mouse inside. So I took the mouse out, and that did the trick. Moving on to the extra pockets, starting with this side access pocket. It's surprisingly deep. I was able to fit my travel wallet and passport with no problem, and the side opening makes them easy to reach. There's also a hidden pocket near the carry handle. I kept my sunglasses in there, but there was still room for tissues, lip balm, a pen, and a few other travel essentials. It's a lot more spacious than it looks. Start with water bottle pockets. With the backpack fully packed, fitting a bottle in there takes a bit of effort. I use 22-ounce bottle, and while it does fit, it's definitely a tight squeeze. Personally, I would have preferred a little more stretch here. On the other side, I carried an umbrella and secured it with compression strap. That setup worked really well, and I never had to worry about slipping out. And compression straps work the same way on both bags. On the 28, the side access pocket is definitely smaller. My passport and travel wallet still fit, but just barely. The hidden pocket near the carry handle feels almost identical. On the one on the 40-liter, I was able to fit the same items without any issues. The bottle pockets are tighter on the 28-liter. My 22-ounce bottle wouldn't fit, but a 21-ounce bottle did, and the umbrella fit without any issues. One quick thing worth mentioning, both backpacks support a small travel lock. The laptop compartment is designed for it, and you can secure the main compartment as well. A small detail, but a useful one for travel. Both backpacks stood upright without any issues. The fold-down panel deserves some credit for that. Time for my traditional water resistance test. After 10 minutes, the inside fabric was already starting to feel damp. Fine for light rain, but not something I trust in heavy rain. The back panel is pretty simple, but overall it's comfortable enough. My biggest complaint is the lack of the hip belt. Once the bag was fully loaded, it started shifting around when I leaned forward. After about an hour of walking, I could definitely feel all the weight on my shoulders. That said, I wouldn't call it uncomfortable. If you got a strong back, it's not a deal breaker. And to be fair, I packed this 28-liter almost as heavily as the 40-liter, so I was really pushing its limits. Now let's take a look at the luggage pass-through. Both backpacks sit nicely on a carry-on using the pass-through sleeve. There is a little movement because it's fairly wide, but overall it works well. Well, the 40-liter is still the bigger backpack, no question, but after packing them side by side, the difference felt a lot smaller than I expected. Honestly, what surprised me most was how much I managed to fit into a 28-liter. Compared to the 40-liter, the only things that didn't make it were my tech pouch and a computer mouse. Everything else fit. For 28-liter backpack, that's a really solid result. And if size matters for the way you travel, the 28-liter has a real advantage. Especially with some airlines, it has a much better chance of passing as a personal item, while the 40-liter is firmly in carry-on territory. So, at the end of the day, it really comes down to your priorities and how you travel. Thanks for watching all the way through. If you're still looking for the right travel backpack, there are plenty more videos on my channel covering personal item and carry-on backpacks. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.